What's good, fight fans? It's Ashley's Corner. Back to talk about Errol Spence Jr. and who wants that smoke next. Who wants it next? My man Errol Spence called out Canelo again. He called out Keith Thurman again. He laughed at Danny Garcia. Laughed at Amir Khan. Yeah. I don't know who's going to take this smoke next, but man, Errol Spence's career is just looking phenomenal. He went over first title belt. To get the belt, he went over to Europe and broke Cal Brooks' face. Cal Brooks salty about it, talking about he ain't that great. And in the interview, his face was still bubbles. Eyes still bubbled the fuck up since the fight last year, months ago. Talking about he ain't that great. Man, your face ain't that great. Your face is still bubbled up from the damn fight. After that, couldn't find a contender. Found a contender. First title fight was last night against Lamont Peterson. And Lamont Peterson was talking about starting up his career again at 147 so he can get into the Hall of Fame. And he started with the wrong motherfucker. I'm very sarcastic. For a lot of people who don't know me, I'm very sarcastic. Sometimes I'll do a whole video that's sarcastic and nobody will pick up on it until they see my next video that I make on the subject. I'm a very sarcastic person, and I was being sarcastic when I was saying that Lamont Peterson saying that he wants to be in the Hall of Fame is a good place to start with Errol Spence. That was a joke. It's a horrible place to start. He should have fought Danny Garcia again. That's what he should have did first before even stepping up to the highest baller at 147. And look what happened. I mean, but that he showed his grit. He showed how tough he was during the fight. He stayed in the fight even though he was getting beat on like Tina Turner up in that bitch. Like, he was all respect. Shots go out. Hats come off. Stand up. DC, Maryland. And I just loved the fight last night. But getting to Sean Porter. Every time Sean Porter, and I can't even say every time, but the last two times that Errol Spence fought, Lamont Peterson and Cal Brook, Sean Porter was acting like, it's going to be a good fight, but they got a game plan against Errol Spence. You're like, come on, man. Why don't you just go with Errol Spence and shoot for the home team all the way. They got history. Y'all knew each other since back in the day. Y'all trained together under your father. Come on, man. Show some respect. When he get in the ring with you, he gonna done your motherfucking ass. And I hope he done your ass, Sean Porter, because you never talk good about Errol Spence. And you don't have no reason to talk bad about the cat. That's the bad thing about it. You have no reason to say anything bad about Errol Spence. He didn't do shit to you. He didn't say nothing about you. For real. Like, he didn't call you out the way he called Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. I think he said Sean Porter's name once, bruh. Like, he giving you a pass without even giving you one, without saying it. Like, come on, man. Show Errol Spence some damn respect. You and Cal Brook is ridiculous. Danny Garcia is Danny Garcia is a fraud. I don't even know what the fuck he is. I don't even know what to say about Danny Garcia anymore. And Errol Spence said, Danny Garcia told me to fight Terrence Crawford. Why don't you fight Terrence Crawford? Why do you want to see me fight Terrence Crawford? Because he can't beat neither one of y'all. He want to see what happens. Just like Keith Thurman want to sit back with his arms crossed and playing the flute and his fucking ankles crossed, watching the fight, taking notes and shit. No, jump in the ring like you a true grit, like you a true dog. Jump in the ring and get that ass whooping. Or hand one out. Do what you do. And I'm just tired of all the ducking, man. For real. If Keith Thurman can beat Errol Spence, I would love to see it. I'll still ride with Errol Spence after he loses. But I don't see that shit happening. I don't see him wanting to fight Errol Spence. And he had another interview talking about beating around the bush. The man asked him one question. He talked for 8 minutes. Just to say at the end of the fucking joint 2019. We knew you wasn't going to fight Errol Spence until 2019. We knew it. And now after seeing this, tell me I'm wrong. All the people that was ducking, and I don't give a fuck. If y'all don't think Keith Thurman is ducking him, fine. Danny Garcia's ducking him is sure. Sean Porter's ducking him. If y'all think that them two motherfuckers want to fight him now after watching what he did to Lamar Peterson, you crazy. It's going to be even harder for Errol Spence to find fights after this. The only people that's going to step up to fight Errol Spence is the one that wants some respect. The one that wants everybody to take their hats off to them for stepping up to the challenge. Y'all couldn't be no Marines or nothing. You don't step up to the challenge, nothing. Like, god damn, sanctioning bodies be ordering y'all to fight. You be like, no, Sergeant. No, Sergeant. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No deal. No fight. I'm not fighting Errol Spence. You got Lamar Peterson, yo. Y'all speak a lot of shit about Maryland. He's talking about, I remember every time you say anything about Tank, yo, you must be from Baltimore. But a lot of people like, Tank. And the other people say, yo, Baltimore ain't known for boxing. It don't matter, yo. A Maryland cat stepped up to fight Errol Spence Jr. and none of you motherfuckers was going to do it. All right? None of them was going to do it. They weren't going to do it. But you got to show Lamar Peterson some respect. You got to show that man some props. You got to give him some love, for real. I do not think he should retire. I do not think he should retire because it sounds like, at the end of the fight, after the fight was over, Barry Hunter talking about if he never fights again, it'll be cool. And I think, what was it? Was it Max Kellerman? Or somebody that, whoever interviewed the two fighters after the fight inside the ring asked Lamar Peterson if this is going to be his last fight, or is he going to fight again? Lamar Peterson, that's talking about, this is something I really need to think about. Man, if you got beat by a bum like that, then I would be agreeing with you. But you got beat by Errol Spence like that. Like, he's far from a bum. You supposed to get beat. I'm not even saying it like that, but I'm just saying, like, bruh, that's like saying the best fighter in the world beat me and, man, I need to rethink my career. No. You don't need to rethink your career. I'm not saying that Errol Spence the best fighter in the world. I'm just saying, to make an example, I'm trying to make a point here that he can be a good, like, he was doing some good things. You know what I'm saying? He was a moving target. He didn't really stand still. He had good head movement. He was bending up and down or whatever. Errol Spence could just hit a moving target. He just a sniper like that. But at the same time, I think it will be a good fight, rematching between him and Danny Garcia. I honestly think that Danny Garcia lost against Lamar Peterson anyway. Since both of them now fighting at 147, let's get it. For real, let's get it. Why not? But Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. You're the ones that he called out, so you're the ones that I'm talking about. Not talking about Terrence Crawford right now. I honestly think, just like Spence said, Spence shouldn't be thinking about fighting Terrence Crawford until he gets a belt. He's supposed to be fighting Jeff Horn. If he gets that belt, then he should be thinking about fighting him. But as far as Danny Garcia telling him to fight Terrence Crawford, y'all are the two without a belt. And Sean Porter, why would he fight him to give him a chance for a belt? He already got a chance for a belt. He about to fight about to fight Jeff Horn. You don't have a belt, Danny Garcia. If anything, why don't you fight Terrence Crawford? Or you should have did what the sanctioned bodies told you to do and fight Sean Porter. But it is what it is, man. I'm about to I know Keefy Poo, like Hitman Boxing say, I know he is going to have something to say. Besides that sorry ass tweet or whatever the hell he did, I see you, son, or whatever the hell he said. Your time is coming. I don't know why he talk like he's Yoda all the goddamn time. Anybody ask you nothing. He always got to voice his opinion and say some real small shit. No, say some shit that we want to hear. Tell us when we're going to see the fight. If we ain't going to see the fight till 2019, why are you tweeting after the fight? Come on, man. Just come on. Seriously. Let's be real. Let's be real in 2018. Nobody wants that smoke, and now you all see why. And hey, you only can blame them but so much, but y'all get paid the big bucks. So let's go. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.